Okay, I think it's on.
I can hear you now. Okay, cool.
All right, awesome. Um, I hope everyone else can hear us. Let's see. Trying to rearrange my window so I can see everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the internet's gonna be kinda funny. Let me see if I can stop the notifications.
Like me.
Okay. Mine doesn't like on my YouTube thing. It doesn't show if there's anyone on at the moment, but I guess that gives us time.
Good. It's a cold, rainy Sunday here at home, so it's pretty dark and gloomy outside. I love it. Um, I tried to dress a little festive.
Slept in more, but I had to try and figure out how to get this all set up again. 'Cause last time we went live, I just took my husband's computer monitor screen, and that took up a lot of space on my.
Yeah. Well, we're learning, everyone. So I'm glad that people are patient with us because I feel like almost every episode are trying something new. Like we don't have this just like standard thing. We're like, hey, let's try this. Let's try that. You want to lead this, Kelsey?
Yeah, so when Adrian's like, let's do a live every Sunday, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I got sick for the week of Thanksgiving, and I couldn't really think about anything. And then the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess what leading into the things like, what are your favorite holiday activities to do?
But what I actually do is I end up buying wood. I want to do puzzles, right? That's like a warm, cozy thing, puzzles, hot chocolate by the fire. Um, but what I end up doing is watching Netflix. But it's gonna be fun. But all we've been doing is watching Wednesday. So yeah, I freaking love that series. We're not done yet. We're on episode 7 now.
Oh,
So we watch one like every evening. Yeah.
we binged the whole.
But we always end up just making like those cookies that are already like pre-mixed and everything. And that was like last year. I was like, I'm gonna bake so many pies and it's gonna be so fun. And we even it's like, where's the fun in that? Maybe. What about you?
Me, well,
Mm-hmm.
in preparation of our, we got we found a recipe last year for gingerbread cookies. So
Mm-hmm.
we make those and we decorate those. I like doing family portraits and photo staff to
Mm-hmm.
see the lights that they have at Wheeler Park. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
they have the library, the park
Mm-hmm.
in front of the library. They have all the trees all lit up and everything. I with one specific
Mm-hmm.
puzzle and we work on it throughout the whole time we're all together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I want to do that this year for sure. And I bought two new puzzles that I want, an animated kind of um puzzle. It's really pretty. I like it. So yeah, I bought those and I got, how they do those holiday sales where like you can buy puzzles here and they were doing a sale, and so I was like, oh, I want to get these now. And I'll do them next year. And it's been like the year's almost over. But
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's what we do. Like we just like take a puzzle out and put it at the table doing a puzzle. And it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the unofficial goal to finish the puzzle before the end of like the
Oh
visit.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's what we should do. Yeah, I think like no mercy. It's funny.
I avoid Monopoly with my family at all costs. They're always like, "Play with us, Kelsey. Play with us." Like, no, I'm not a competitive person, and my brothers
Mm-hmm.
and my mom and my really
Mm-hmm.
good at bringing the mood down when playing games with other people.
Great.
So
Yeah.
it's just like everyone feels how tense I am, and I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna play Monopoly with you guys. I can't spell anyways, so I'm not gonna play Scrabble.
Past year, in order to avoid just talking about doing something and actually doing it, I bought some books to assist with my my goal. So I wanted to share this. I have this book here. It's called Tamales 101. There's like instructions, ingredients, assembly, and then they have like specialty tamales and regional tamales, low fat tamales, sweet tamales. And I used to always, that's what I'm looking for. Tamales and Hopi, like Hopi cookies. And then I got this beautiful boards. It's like charcuterie boards.
Made that tree one time for like New Year's. Is like you just get
Really?
like the foam
Mm-hmm.
cones at Michael's and you wrap it in saran wrap so the food doesn't get on the
Oh.
thing, and then you just use the little um toothpicks.
So there's that. And then I bought this at a like a yard sale. It's the Disney Family Cookbook.
Hmm.
And you know how Disney is so extra about everything? It's like Rice Krispie treats that are shaped as snowmen.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's like cute. And then the last book, this is my favorite book. Have you read this? I should buy this for you. It's called Whiskey in a Teacup by Reese Witherspoon. Dang, you can't see nothing. My
No.
finger cover is really nice. And I super love this book, and I love her stories and all that. It's just really, I don't know, it's really wholesome and nice. I love
Yeah.
And then I have a couple more books that I'm reading. So these are the books that I am currently reading. So we have The Devil Wears Prada. I'm probably like an eighth of the way. So another there's a vlogger I watch. She's like she always does book reviews and stuff, and that I hear it's bit and messy. That's what they say. Pronunciation. Mhm. So yeah, I don't know if anyone is on. That's funny.
I don't know. It'll just be a chat between me. Really gonna be here.
Hmm.
So we set up the lights yesterday. You'll see that in my vlog. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, so it's just like, well, we're not gonna be at home anyway, so why are we getting it all decked up? But I guess
Hmm.
it's me. I want to tack it, so we do. And
That's what happened to our tree in Tuba. We had two cats, and they're both sitting in the tree. Like they love that thing, and they
mhm.
wouldn't stop. There was like this big berry. Hmm.
Made a little base out of a wood block and
Hmm.
just kind of stick the little top tier, so it's like a little half tree.
Hmm.
So it's just a tiny thing, so it doesn't take up much space, and we don't have to put a
Hmm.
lot of ornaments on it. I don't know. We just
Well,
bake a lot, and hopefully we can visit some family before we head out towards my brother's house.
hmm, yeah, well, it's something different. We're trying something new. And it's funny because, like,
Shopping and
mhm,
going out and being present for family events, and you know
mhm,
that toxic positivity of having to be like happy because it's the
mm,
holidays, and then you have to
mhm.
be grateful and all the time always because no one
We
likes a
should do it.
grump.
Maybe our vlog should be like anti-Christmas. And so, between 35 and $48. And I was like, maybe I'm not gonna buy those today. And so I was looking for activities because I was like, maybe I want to buy some things and then, we can have the kids do the activities. Like last year we had them paint ornaments. We're happy. You know what I mean? So like it doesn't always work out. I mean, Michael even got pulled over yesterday. And it's not always gonna be perfect. You just have to be authentic. You know what I mean? And if you want to capture it, you can. And I use Pexels and Canva, to get like to make the thumbnails. And I had Michael record me the intro music, and I'm just gonna have that be a recurring theme. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I should just like since it's Vlogmas, why don't I just edit them, and like have that be a vlog? So I'm actually working on the backpacking vlog right now, and it's I didn't really, I mean, my whole goal was not to vlog the on having that one be scheduled to go up on Friday.
Okay,
And
cool.
then yeah.
Yeah, I have the same thing. Like I have maybe, well, I if you saw my bullet journal vlog, I posted what I plan on vlogging. And then like when you're like, "Oh, we can't finish or we can't meet up because you got sick and everything." And it's like, okay. So I just like stopped
Oh,
the sewing, but
that was awful. Everyone, we were supposed to record when I got home, and we are gonna do our costumes and everything, and I was like, it was like just the worst timing. And I was sick too. It was awful. I know. Yeah, it was the worst. No, we just go to Yebiche. There's usually one around Thanksgiving, and then there's usually one from like starting like before Christmas or around Christmas and then going into the new year. So we're probably gonna participate in that also. We went inside for basket tapping and then the next 2 days we had the kids with us, so we kept them outside and they got to see the dancers and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. Like I don't know, I try to get the kids welcome here or you know what I mean? Like just what do I do? I want them to know like, yeah, you have every right to be here. You know what I mean? Like this is what you do. This is what you can and can't do basically. So just the protocol so they're familiar. And then we ran into like people who we know in the community, like kind of like family friends and our kids saw some of their friends. I was like, I was joking with them on my phone, like, hey everyone, I'm here at the Yebiche, you know? And they're like, it's funny. So they're like, okay, we got you. But yeah, that was fun. That's about the only thing. And the other thing that's probably, I mean, I'm sure other communities do this, but you know, like the whole bazaar circuit, like every community has all these bazaars. There's that. I love to do that. I used to always um hit all the different bazaars in Tuba City and buy like, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
missed the one at the museum. I wanted to go.
I used to go to them when I was younger because I lived in
Mm-hmm.
Tuba in the teacher housing, so I just like walked down
Uh-huh.
to like the.
I was gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Unrelated. Go ahead. Finish.
I was gonna say like the Christmas seasonness of everything is kind of like meh to me and my family just because we're not diving in and researching the pagan aspects of Christmas, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like the
Mm-hmm.
actual Christmas tree and the decorating of that and like having pine and evergreen
Mm-hmm.
and I guess more of the witchy aspects of Christmas is what we like to.
I was joking with the kids. I was saying, "Hey, we should go Christmas caroling through the neighborhood," and they're like, "No."
Like that's not a thing, right? Here on the res, people just going outside your
Mm-mm.
house and singing.
Mm-mm. That's not res.
This music playlist,
Mm-hmm.
like we have song like there's like on Spotify there's like the Psychobilly Christmas and like the
Mm-hmm.
Wrapped 2020 whatever, which had like
Mm-hmm.
different alt bands. A Christmas song. It's
Oh,
like
I've heard that. Yeah, we I know of those songs too. Like I know like the Dropkick Murphys and other bands have done Christmas songs, like no doubt. So we listen to the God by like the third song, they're feeling it. And it's nice, you know. It's and like my whole thing is I try to provide that to them, but the work that goes into it is, you know, there's either wood hauling or chopping wood, stacking wood. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Like you can't just like, you know, snap your fingers, beautiful, colorful glow, and it makes the house seem really cozy. And then I put up our Christmas stockings and I have some wreaths. I put the holidays at all. And so now I try to provide that not just for the kids, but also for him. You know, I want him to enjoy these and provide this environment and get a lot of gifts and so I kind of like give him permission. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? We are not little kids anymore. You know what I mean? We have our own home and we can do whatever the heck we want. Just do it. It doesn't matter. You know, it's fine. And I was like, I don't know. But then today, because I'm going to go take my son back to school, he was like, just pick him up. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to trip out about it. It's just a pillow. But I mean, we kind of give ourselves permission to do these things, you know, like, and even though it does seem cheesy and the coolest, you know, and I'm just like a total dork, you know, like cat, cat scarf and all.
I mean like I've always been a dork and oh, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I let Frankie be a complete dork. She's always like up to me like this and like putting her face right up to the camera. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just funny. She just does these like silly little goofy creepy things.
She feeds off of it.
She does.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but so yeah, like that's how me and Gerden are like recently too. We've been like, especially since my mom moved down to Tucson and it's just us in the household. We're like, we don't have to do
Mhm.
this. We don't have to go to church for the holiday. Um, I don't know. My mom was doing researching or reading something, and she said the specific spices used during the holidays, like the clove and the cinnamon and the nutmeg, it actually
Mhm.
like numbs you and gives you just those
I
spices like
yeah.
you're basically like drugging yourself to be in the holiday spirit when you
Mhm.
consume clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg all mixed together. It's just
I
like
know it's
here's a
so
little
good. I
happy
love it.
spice.
Like I don't want to, I don't let it leave December. December is the time where you can just be high on spice. And you can eat sugar and you can enjoy it, because we're not like a bake cookie on the weekends kind of people or bake pies any other time of the year if we can help it. It's really, I'm trying to like just make it special in that way. And the whole point is like, I want to give my, for the most part, like they enjoy it, like we love doing movie nights. We have that like big screen. We don't have a TV in our house, but we have a big screen and a projector. So when we have movie nights, we do it up. We make treats and make us all kinds of treats. She would do candlelight dinners for us,
Hmm.
just like really, I don't know. She was like a really good mom. And I try to be like her, I try to just go with it. You know what I mean? Like, just chill, like chill and enjoy it. It's fine. So now they're all about crafts and puzzles and games and movies and treats, and it's fun. It's really laid back too because it's like something we don't have to like go outside the home to do because outside it's cold. Sometimes the weather's really bad when I was a kid, and now like I don't want anything to do with it. Like I'm not down with it.
I
People
love
always
the
try to get,
snow.
really? I don't like it. It's too cold.
I
It's in the fall where it's like warm days kind of, but kind of crisp, not too crazy, not
the
too warm,
dead of the winter,
like
my mom used to
perfect.
like take me to Oak Creek to go selling in like
Mhm.
January and I was just a little newborn. She was nursing me.
Hey, let's go ice skating. And I was like, okay. Yeah, so we're probably gonna go ice skating. You'll probably see that in the vlog at some point this month. Yeah, so we'll see. It's gonna be fun. And we do have plans for Christmas and Christmas.
The holiday season.
Mm, my favorite thing was to go. So my family was Christian, and we would go to see Christmas plays.
And look at the Christmas lights.
Oh, we did that too.
That was like my favorite thing to do because like you just drive around for like an hour looking at
Hmm.
like especially like the big rich neighborhoods, the really big houses, and they
Hmm.
really like decorate the lights. It's so pretty to watch.
Hmm. When they moved to California, I guess there was this neighborhood, the whole street, everyone who lived on that street, I think it was like called like Christmas Avenue or something like that, but everybody would decorate and they would go all out and you're able to log in, not log in, but connect on the radio to hear Christmas carols playing on the radio, and then you kind of drive through it. It's like, oh, this sucks. I don't want to do this. It's so stupid. But I swear to God, like 15 minutes in, I'm like, wow, look at that house. Like, that's cool. Like, all about it. And then we would go get hot chocolate somewhere. Yeah.
With the topic of it being holiday, winter, seasonal activities, I think this giveaway question, like put it in the chat below on the replay or live now, and like to do the most, like what was your favorite thing to do? Or if you're like in a bah humbug mindset, like what do you dread about the holiday season? Just to, give people a range.
Mhm.
Like what do you love doing in the holiday season or what do you hate doing in the holiday season?
But real quick, I'm looking at the chat. Are you able to see what people are posting in the chat?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Oh.
somebody wrote that we keep breaking up. So I don't, I know. And then then he asked, or Brady asked, what do you call a book club that reads the same book year after year?
Is that a like a riddle?
No, maybe. Next comment is all talk politics. Like, LOL, just kidding. Dang. Yacht at Brady, thank you for blowing up our comments.
Mm, I don't
I don't
think it
know.
would because it's all just streaming from my computer.
Oh,
So does it
dang,
matter
you're gonna have
who's
to flag.
hosts?
Just kidding. You know what we should do next year? We should invest in Starlink.
I've been
So,
thinking
hey
about that.
everyone, if you guys want good quality stream, okay, the last comment is I love receiving gifts and I dislike the fake love and fake family. Usually I just stay home and have my own dinner by myself with like a lappy, something I could wear in the vlog, or like a sweater, a holiday sweater, something festive. And I went into Ross because there's a new Ross that they put in the Gallup Mall, and it's it was crowded, but they had all the holiday display stuff like right at the entrance. So I was like, it caught my eyes. I'm in there, and there's all these people, and they're like, there's like people in there, and there's a little kid who's just freaking coughing and hacking everywhere. Like, no, I don't think I like this enough to stand in that line because the line was crazy too. So I'm not down with all of that. I can't stand it. And then in the parking lot, I mean, people were driving crazy. Like it was just a drizzle, and people are like, so it's super busy. And like you were saying, there's a lot of stress, I guess, that some people have. Um, I'm all I can't can't
Can't
identify. Just
relate.
kidding. I can't relate, but that's a factor in all of it too. So yeah, I guess like what Brady said about the fake. I'm not gonna force them. Like paint your ornament. You built that gingerbread house and you enjoy it.
We're gonna be
Like no,
happy.
we're gonna be happy because I said so. I don't do that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah.
For me, I know it's like this is the whole point of Christmas and the whole Christmas season ish, but
Hmm.
I'm super religious, and that's
Hmm.
always really put me off. And I'm like, I love you guys. I like hanging out with all of you. I just don't like it being so religious because that's not my religion. That's not what I believe. But like the way they
Yeah, it's a bummer when anyone does that. They try to push their beliefs on you, and you have your reasons for not believing whatever. And I think it sucks because they try to like some people, they try to make you feel bad. Bless your heart. Like,
it's like
Brady said, Brady, put it in the comments below.
I also don't like all the Christmas music, like the Mariah Carey Christmas music that comes out.
Oh
I
yeah.
just That's why we have our alternative Christmas playlist.
Was doing giving them an assignment, and she was playing that Mariah Carey Christmas song over and over and over again. And I was like, that's torture. Like, I don't think your teacher should be trying to employ these torture tactics on you guys. And she was all like, I kind of liked it.
I hate Christmas Hallmark movies so much. They're like copy paste, you know.
That's why they're fun
I
because they're just
hate
like they're
them.
so predictable.
I've
But
seen
there's
this
some that
movie 20 times. It's just
I watch. They saw it.
I mean I don't like holiday movies in general. Like there's one on Netflix called Klaus, but okay, we'll talk about movies a day. I have
Can you Would it be torture if I made a recommendation, like a holiday movie recommendation to you and had you watch it?
I mean, it wouldn't be torture. It'd probably be a chore, but that one movie.
Well, let's talk about movies another time. It's fine. Yeah,
No, I mean
let's
like
focus it
say your recommendation and then when we come
of that movie. But there's some pretty awful Christmas movies that we watched last year. But there was one that was actually really fun. It's about,
it has to be, and
yeah,
then
it
it
has to
ruins the
be.
schedule and it's all over and it's
Throw
ruined. You can't get it anymore.
the whole thing out. I know. I wanted to get this Nightmare Before Christmas advent calendar. It was super cute, but I didn't have the money to pay for it. So,
Trick or treat for Christmas. I'm like, you don't trick or treat for Christmas, Frankie. She's like, but I want candy. I'm like, but it's not trick or treat for Christmas. You can't get it. And she's all, I miss Halloween.
don't we all? So a few more comments when we were talking about the this is just aspects of the holidays. And then when we were talking about Mariah Carey, he was saying, I hate and love that song. And then he said his holiday or his her, sorry, I don't their holiday movie is Wednesday. And then the big question,
And get that set up,
mm-hmm,
and then maybe if that's successful, develop it into making a planner. But
mm-hmm.
my bullet journals have all my personal information in them. I don't make
See
journal.
that on YouTube?
No, I would never
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, and I think they're like, and I don't know how they source them, but
And like creative ideas or phone numbers or something down that I need to
mhm,
remember later. So I definitely go
mhm.
back into my old journals to get that information. And
Yeah,
those
my
bullet journals are
journal.
for me to see my
Mhm.
archival life.
I have the roses and thorns section in my journal, the like the highs and the lows. And in the low section, it's always like so and so's being a bitch or something.
I'm gonna see who Adrian
They're
has
not,
beef with.
and they're not women either. Bullet journal setup video, Kelsey. That was awesome. I loved how you filmed it. It was really nice.
Thanks. It was kind of hard to like actually write in it because I had to be
Hmm.
at a specific spot, and like one of those little arms where it just like reaches over and goes over
Yeah.
to connect to the table because yeah.
Hmm. I know. I'm actually thinking of the editing skills either. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. Maybe I'll just get a better phone, a
Well, like if your phone can record in 4K, then
solution. Is that what it's called? Or megapixels?
um yeah, you don't have to dive into it, but
Okay. Anyways, Brady wrote, I had boy, LOL. All right, Hustine Brady. Send us your contact info. I'll send you a workbook for solar tech. And we can
okay,
definitely hook you up with a sticker. So, are we approaching?
me
Don't
too,
forget the hashtag.
so that we know you want to be in the giveaway and not just commenting.
Yep. So yeah, don't I guess they can just email us their address, right? To
Yeah,
navajoteatime@gmail.com.
yeah, kind of like what we did for the November.
Yeah.
Yeah, the November giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything. So, all right, well,
Mm-hmm.
guys, we'll see you next week, Sunday, at noon again. And yeah, just be looking out for all the different vlogs and videos that will be coming out all month, every